Hi guys, so I just filmed my video on just existing. You should definitely check that out. As the title says, I am really glad that we are silently boycotting TPUSA by ignoring their content. Their views have dropped significantly. And while I felt sad for a while about Charlie Kirk's channel dying, I realized that it's not his channel anymore. And it's not his content anymore. It's not Charlie Kirk anymore. It's not him on that channel. It's actually Turning Point USA. His life advice, his political opinions, and the latest news at the time that we were getting from him, that's done. We're not getting anything from him anymore, and we need to start accepting that. And I think that we already have. That's why we don't watch the content that this channel produces anymore, and I'm so thrilled because they are so silent on his assassination. I mean, they're not silent, they're just saying all the wrong things and they're not giving us any hints. They're just silent and they're pumping out content. They don't ask any questions, none of them, except Candace Owens, who fights for the truth. Not a single one of Charlie Kirk's team is interested in finding out what actually happened on the day of his assassination. On the contrary, they're focused on publishing tons and tons of content and mentioning him here and there so that we don't say, oh, they have already forgotten about him. They even created a new channel about a month ago, which is about clips of Charlie Kirk. So they're trying to exploit his death to the maximum, making $90 million after his death wasn't enough. We can all tell that there's something wrong about their behavior. We can see that they never really cared about him because no one is trying to figure out who killed him, including his wife. Maybe she's just waiting for the police to do their work. The only time someone of Charlie Kirk's fans is watching their content is when they hold a speech in his name, because we hope that we hear someone ask the important questions. We also watch Erica Kirk when she's holding a speech in which she's wearing white, enormous diamond rings, fake eyelashes, and tissues that match her outfit for the day. We don't even watch new clips of Charlie Kirk anymore because we know that it's recycled content for views. And I find this sickening. Your friends trying to make money off of the content you made months or even years before you died. They would have had so many views if they made content about who killed him, like Candace Owens does. And I'm starting to think that she was his only friend. What do you think? She really was his only friend. There's this video of her, Charlie Kirk, and Ben Shapiro. I'm gonna make a separate video on this. And they're all sitting on this couch. And you can see that they're younger than they are now. And they are talking to Ben Shapiro, thinking that this will somehow help their careers, not realizing that they're being like tested out for handlers. You can see that they're passionate about their job. We're not gonna watch content published on Charlie Kirk's channel until they start asking tough questions, until they take the time to grieve and act normally. We know by now everyone grieves differently, but they just grieve too differently. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. As Candace Owens would say. I am really happy that we are quietly sending a very loud message to them because their silence is how they respond to our questions. I don't care about them anymore. All we care about is what Candace Owens finds out. What is your opinion of TPUSA and the fact that their channels are dying? I'm really happy about it. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in my next one. Bye.